I am James Adams. The year was 1853, and I was leaving my home and my daughter. Everything I knew, forever. I'd been accused of a crime, a murder. It happened near my house. I had nothing to do with it. I was innocent. But how could I prove it? And how could Peg understand? She was 8 years old. Well, maybe someday her Aunt Cora'd explain. I wouldn't be coming back, ever.
Daddy?
Oh, Lord. How can I survive without my home and Peg?
You have no room for the life you're leading anymore. Get away, the path is open. Leave the burdens of a world you never knew behind. Wear the sun in your heart. Cleanse your tired soul. Wear the sun in your heart.
I couldn't believe it when that deer started toward me as though he'd known me all his life. Ah, okay. Here, what's more? Eh? That was the morning everything changed. I began to see the wilderness around me, really see it, and slowly I came to understand I was going to be a part of it. I thought about that deer coming up to share my breakfast, and I began to remember other times as a young man, animals would come to me when they wouldn't come to any other human. Was it something special in me? A nest of hummingbirds. They were so small, but my being there didn't seem to bother them at all. I knew even then that the wilderness is a fearsome place for most animals. They've all learned to be wary of anything strange, but I guess somehow that didn't hold around me. I lay down in the soft, warm grass to take a rest, and a little marmot came up to pay me a visit, just as though we were old friends. It was remarkable. The marmot is one of the most timid animals. It was just a social call. He sniffed my whiskers, and I petted his neck, and then we parted, still friends. After a while, I began to expect the animals to come to me. I could only guess at the reason. Something in me, maybe, that the mountains brought out. I stopped at a river to comfort my feet and rinse out my socks. A little raccoon became my friend. He was brave, all right. I wouldn't have got so close to those tired old boots. Then I came on a family of skunks living under a stump. They're such gentle and sweet little things. They made no threat to me at all. But I guess I shouldn't have touched the babies because that upset the mother skunk, and she spent the rest of the morning running around counting them. It was a funny thing to sit and watch. She'd get them all rounded up and run around and count them. Then they'd string out, and she'd run around and count them again. But she really wasn't afraid of me either. I was learning. I put a piece of dry bread in the pine needles to see how far this little chipmunk could stretch. He finally found a way to get to it. A strange feeling of, well, content was growing in me. The wilderness that I'd been so afraid of, that I knew nothing about, really wasn't such a dangerous place. I was almost a part of it now. What? A bear cub? A grizzly? What's he doing on that ledge, alone? I guess his mother must be dead or she'd be around. Well, I can't let him starve. You hold on a second now. I'll try to get down to you. Not a very sturdy tree. It'll do, I hope. Watch out. Hi. You gonna come to me? Huh? Yeah. Hey, come on, little fella. Come on. I'll get you out of here to someplace safe. Did Mama go away? Is that it? Huh? Hang on now. Hold tight. All right. Here goes. Hang on. Careful. Don't be afraid. It's okay. All right. Come on. I put a soft leather collar on him so I could get a good hold. And then I fed him some sweet water. He was starved. He drank the whole canteen full. He seemed a bright little cuss, so I decided to call him Benjamin Franklin, after the brightest man I'd ever heard of. I located a badger nearby and thought he might make a playmate for Ben. But the badger had only one game in mind. He wanted to play flat rock, so I let him be. Meantime, the cub had found the river and was busy learning what that was. Ben? But shortly he got carried away with his game and forgot the way to dry land. Ben! Ben, no. You're all right now. That won't hurt you. Take it easy. Hey, I gotta teach you your name. You gotta learn to come when you're called. Yeah. All right. Come on, Ben. Like a little more? It's good, isn't it? Huh? Come on. Your name is Ben. You got that? Your name is Ben. Come on, Ben. Ben. Come on. Good boy. Ben. Ben. That's it. Ben. Come on, Ben. Good boy. I built a lean-to for us against the weather. This was a good place, water nearby. And Ben was too young to go wandering through the mountains after me, so I decided we'd stay here. For a while, anyway. Come. Come, Ben. You like it, Ben? Good boy. Ben. Of course, like every child, came bedtime. All he wanted to do was play. Now. Well, no. The food I'd packed was running out. I got my rifle ready for a hunt. And Ben decided this was something else I was trying to teach him. And he was bound and determined to learn it all. I'll be back soon. You stay here. I gotta find us something to eat, all right? I went farther afield than I thought I'd have to. I never was a hunter. I didn't really like killing things. I came into a beautiful high canyon. A strange place. I heard something. What? No. couldn't see. Crow, brave. Wait. That hurt. Easy. I'll help you. Easy. Looks like that leg's broke. Easy, friend. I'll help you. I built a travoy quick as I could. I didn't know what I could do for him, but I couldn't leave him. Had to get you back to camp. Now, easy. Hold on. There wasn't much I could do this far from civilization except get water and food while he mended. Ben, I think, could sense the sickness, and he stayed by himself. I set the Indian's broken leg as best I could. That was all, except to let him know he wasn't alone. Meanwhile, the cub fended for himself and made a meal out of what he found in a rotten log. Having someone to tend again made me remember back. I couldn't get Peg out of my mind. Oh, Daddy'll make it better. You'll be a brave girl. Yeah. Don't cry. Yeah, huh? Smile for me. The Indian seemed stronger in the morning, and I could get down to the river to freshen up, along with a coyote who'd been hanging around camp. Water's good, isn't it, boy? Ben, as usual, was in the mood for play and looked around for something to keep him busy. There was a pair of young ferrets wrestling around in the grass. Ben thought, from a distance, that they were just about the right size for him to pick on. His idea of a playmate was someone you could bang on the head. That's a poor way to start a friendship. The Indian mended very slow. I worried about him. He was so weak. Hardtack and water wouldn't pull him through. He needed fresh meat, as much as I could get him. I set out to hunt. It was hot, and I wasn't having any luck at all. Hold it! Hold it, hold it! But that was my rabbit, and I had to have it.
Easy. Easy. I just want a piece.
It was a crazy and ignorant thing to do, taking food from an eagle. He should have ripped me to pieces,
Peace.
but he didn't.
Thank you.
It's hot. Careful. I guess he'd recover now. The Indian felt good enough now to meet Ben, and they took to each other pretty quick.
Hey.
Yeah, he's friendly.
Hey,
Yeah, come easy, Ben. Come on, Ben.
die vivo no rai.
Yeah,
Oh.
you get along. I fashioned a crutch for the Indian. He learned to use it. As close as I could tell, his name was Nakoma. And Nakoma spent the next few weeks teaching me everything he knew about the wilds. Mostly in signs, although I caught some of his words, and he picked up a few of mine. He called me Zems Adams, like it was one word.
Iku, Vadai. He.
Eat this?
He.
Oh?
Ah.
He helped me try and break Ben of bullying the other animals. Friend?
Eh?
Hmm? Not the Ben.
Oh.
Oh. Hmm. Yeah? Be good now. Come on, sail over the marmot.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben. Oh, no. Nakoma was soon walking without the crutch and showed me how to throw a tomahawk. My axe was big and awkward, but he made it look awful easy. Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah. Hmm? One hand, all right, one hand.
Oh. Ah.
I couldn't get the hang of it. Two hands. How about that one? Ben had a good reason to remember that day, too. He decided to play with the skunks. Everything went all right until Ben tried to teach them his favorite game. Bang! Right on the head. So the skunk taught Ben his favorite game, which is called squirt. And that was enough for the cub. I think he climbed that tree to get some fresh air. But generally, it was a peaceful time in that little camp. The Indian's leg mended, and our friendship grew. He sort of helped remake the lean-to weather-tight and showed me how to tan leather and keep my fire smokeless, and I lost all sense of time passing. Everything just hung there so still and quiet. Well, I guess he just set out to find his family and a good log they could play on. Meantime, I decided to teach Ben to fish. I felt a bit silly, but he had to learn.
Get Ben. Catch the... Come on, come on. Come on, Ben.
Hard to tell which of us looked sillier. Me dragging a fish for that bear cub to follow, or those three raccoons trying to climb over each other on the log. This one little fella got out on the end, and I guess he forgot his way home. Gotta get down the hard way. Wonder if I can reach it if I stretch out this way. Maybe I'm longer if I hang straight down. Nope, that's no good. Don't remember getting here upside down. Catch the fish. That's the boy. Ben, no, over here, Ben. Ben, this... Ben, catch the fish, Ben. That's the one. Catch it, catch it. Come on. But finally, the little raccoon got it figured out. One way or the other. And so did Ben. Sort of. Come on. That's it, that's it. Ben, you're not supposed to kiss it. All right, all right. Nothing sorrier looking than a wet raccoon. Nakoma rigged up a snare for small game. Didn't look like it would work. Won't work.
Hey!
It works. Ben, off exploring by himself, found an owl. Now, there's no way you can walk around an owl without him seeing you. Well, Ben's getting his courage up to knock it on the head. But he missed this time. Nakoma decided to make a stew of some of the wild greens and weeds he'd been teaching me about. He figured I didn't believe how good it could be. He kept looking at me to see if I'd get enthusiastic. I didn't. I couldn't quite get used to the idea of eating things I'd been stepping on all my life. The deer caught the smell of the stew and came over to take a look. I let him try some.
Here, you want some? Here.
Yeah, Nakoma, it's real good. So young Ben finally found something that wouldn't fight back. The day came when Nakoma could take off his splint. It was an important time for him. He was completely well again. Getting that splint off made Nakoma feel so good, there was no holding him. Nothing he wanted to do except challenge me to a little hometown wrestling. I really didn't think it was fair. I had at least a 40-pound advantage, so I decided to take it easy on him. It took a little old country fair sneakiness to get that Indian down.
Friends.
It was all right. It was all right. Yes. I don't know about He's still a bully. I suppose he'll grow out of it sooner or later. That little coyote pup wishes it was sooner. I started to make a new pair of pants from buckskin Nakoma had tanned. Wilderness life was beginning to show in places.
Yeah, Ben, yeah. Be quiet now.
Something was bothering Nakoma. I didn't know what it was, but I had a feeling he was thinking about home. And so, we were blood brothers. At that moment, when we felt the strongest bond between us, he turned and left. It was time for him to go back to his people. But I had no people. And the aloneness I felt when I first came into the mountains crashed back on top of me.
Yeah, Ben, you're right. I'm feeling sorry for myself. That's no good. Hey, let's go.
Ben still had to learn how to swim. I took him down to a shallow pond, hoping he'd learn how to keep his nose up out of the water.
What's the matter? The water cold? How is it, Ben? Easy, Ben. How do you like it, huh? Don't go too deep now. You can't breathe down there. Keep your nose up. Boy, how is that, huh? Good start. Where you going? Black bear!
I decided not to stand around and argue.
Ben! A lot of help you were.
I finished a shirt from the last of the leather Nakoma had tanned. This should make it through the winter. Next day, walking along the river, I sensed someone was near. There, right on the cliff above me. It was Nakoma, my blood brother. He was keeping an eye on me. I suddenly felt much less alone. The river brought signs that I wasn't alone at all. It looked like the rudder and steering post of somebody's raft. That meant there were men up there, maybe even looking for me. I had no choice. I had to leave. But the rudder gave me an idea. I'd build my own raft and head so deep into the mountains no one on earth would ever see me again. I gathered dry logs and cut them to length. There were miles of connecting rivers and lakes in those mountains. A raft would be the fastest way to travel.
Huh? Put your paw in this knot. Great, great. Hey, you're a big help.
Ben helped as much as he could.
Now, you hold down that end. I've got to tie this one off. Pretty nice, huh? I think we'll make it. Hey, Ben. Come here. How do you like it? Think it'll float? Captain's cabin right over there. All right, here we go.
I took one last look at our little camp. It seemed kind of forlorn, empty like that. Ben didn't care. He was busy steering.
You're a big help.
It was a beautiful, beautiful day.
Oh, Ben, come on. That's a good boy.
I guess the sun and the wind and the slow-moving water made me careless. When the river began to move faster, I thought I could handle it all right. But the white water came up sudden. Rapids! Ben and I both got nervous. Losing control. Waterfall! I couldn't fight the current. I had to get Ben to shore. Swim, Ben, swim! Ben! Oh, Ben. We're all right. It's all right, boy. Yes. I climbed down the falls and fished whatever I could out of the water. At least my gun and axe made it through.
Walking through a land where every living thing is beautiful. Why does it have to end? We are calling, oh so sadly, on the whispers of the wind as we send a dying message. Maybe there's a world where we don't have to run, and maybe there's a time we'll call our own, living free in harmony and majesty. Take me home, take me home.
Ben grew into a fine-looking big grizzly, and my beard got a little whiter. We wandered mostly, never staying long in one place. The seasons came and went without my bothering to keep track of them. And from time to time, we'd see our old friend Nakoma, still keeping a watchful eye on us. And I slowly forgot the reasons that brought me out here. It seemed so long ago, and unimportant now. Ben had learned to make friends. He could take care of himself. I set my snares just like Nakoma had taught me. Ben, for the most part, took care of his own meals. And the animals I met still had no fear. I was at peace. But finally, we had enough of wandering from place to place, and I began looking around me with a different eye. There was a high mountain valley, as beautiful as any I'd ever seen. I found myself wanting to go back to it.
Ben, I think we'll live here.
I began to build a cabin, not a lean-to. A cabin it's solid. It means this is my place to live. Ben scouted the neighborhood to make friends. He came across a beaver on a small pond. Ben was friendly enough, but that beaver wanted nothing to do with him. Well, Ben decided to measure him for one good bite on the back. A little careless. I didn't think that tree was ready to fall.
Get it off me. Oh. Roll the log up. Come on, Ben. Roll it. That's it. Roll it. Get it. Oh. Oh, that was a stupid thing to do, man. Thank you. Nothing broken.
When I finally stood back and looked at my finished cabin, I felt kind of proud and a little lonely. It was the first home I'd had in a long time.
Come on, Ben. This is your house, Ben. Yeah.
I built a corral for Ben, but he didn't seem to think much of it.
You'll like it here, old-timer. Stay here now.
Then I made my first piece of furniture in 10 years. Solid comfort. Ben knew we had company coming before I did. And he knew it was a friend, so he didn't bother to warn me. It was Nakoma, his first visit in a long time. Guess he was surprised at how big Ben was. Nakoma!
Hey! Oh, toike, pea. Hele, mertua, be. Oh, ilak, ne, beliton, at semwa. Ah, kenat. Tenekan, oidat, tiku, sostok, bend, or sostok. Ah, back, tenea konen.
Old friend.
Yeah. Ata, pues, satang de mekla.
Ben was so glad to see old friends that all 500 pounds of him turned into cub again and wanted nothing but play and tickle. Big, isn't he? And then he caught a whiff of something else and wandered off to take a look. It was a huge old mountain cat, probably the same one that had been leaving tracks around camp for weeks. Ben would let the cougar make the first move. He did. Ben reared his challenge. At first, it was a snarling match, but finally the cougar gave in. He could have picked a bigger tree. I never saw a grizzly who wanted to climb a tree more than Ben did right then. I put some jerky out to dry, and Ben showed up the minute I turned my back. Now, he knew better than to touch that meat, but it looked so good. He almost tore the woodpile up. He was so nervous. Well, he is a good old man, but fresh jerky is just too much. Ben, stop it. Come, Ben, now. No. So off he went to see what else was happening. A pair of foxes nearby thought a game of tag with Fatso would be just what they needed. Now, foxes are clever. They knew if they split up and headed in two directions, a bear'd get confused and give up the game. And they were right. Old Ben got kind of dizzy and took off home. The summer wore on, quiet, calm. Living in my valley where food was easy to come by, there wasn't much to do. I guess I had time on my hands. Maybe too much time. Old memories came back. The ribbon that tied Peg's hair was getting pretty worn. I wondered how she was, and where, and if she was happy. Old Ben, of course, he knew the minute I started to get sad, and he'd do some fool thing or other to snap me out of it, like pretend to kill a branch. Well, maybe my old bear was right. Get up and do something. I guess I'll go off and hunt for a while. Ben, you mind the house? Just a ways downstream from us, a couple of otters had come to visit the beaver pond. The only thing otters need is an audience and a little water. I hunted farther afield than I normally did that day, and crossed a little saddle to the south into another high valley. But something was wrong, something I couldn't quite place. Black bear. was startled. Two targets were too much for him. He was confused and ran. I had some bruises, and I'd have to sew up my shirt, but I was all right. I tried to explain to Nakoma that we were even now. He'd saved my life. But Benjamin Franklin didn't like the smell of the black bear on my clothes when I got back to camp. He didn't want that bear around, and he was going to see to it that we'd have no more trouble with him. He crossed over into the other valley, right into the black bear's home territory, and challenged him. Not much of a fight, but it never was a contest, really. There's nothing in the mountains can stand up to an angry grizzly for very long. And the black bear was smart enough to know that.
Charlie, stop the games. Come on, let's run. Come on. Come on, catch me. Come on. Catch me if you can. Come on. Now, listen, I'd have had rabbit stew if you hadn't jumped on me. Come on. All right, Charlie. That's a good boy.
The summer was almost over, and we had a store of wood, plenty of food for the winter. I checked the roof for leaks against the storms that were bound to hit us. As usual, Ben hated to be left out of anything.
Hey, Ben. Come on. Go to sleep. We'll play later. What? My God. It's Peg.
I guess because I couldn't believe she was there,
Don't be afraid.
and because I was nervous, the first thing I did was introduce her to Ben. I felt foolish afterwards to put her face to face with a full-grown grizzly bear even before I asked her how she was or how she found me.
Peg, this is my friend Ben.
All that came later.
Good. Good boy. Likes you.
We had time to talk.
Came here 10 years ago.
And as I got to learn about my daughter, she filled me with pride. My little girl, grown up so beautiful,
Go ahead.
strong,
It's all right.
and not afraid.
Won't bite.
Yes, I still live in our house. I teach school.
Why did you come?
They caught the guilty man, Daddy. You're not wanted anymore.
How did you know where to look for me?
Oh, you're famous. People talk about you. You're the man who tamed the grizzly bear.
How would anybody know that?
Oh, stories come out of the woods. Hunters and trappers. I guess they looked for you, but nobody ever found you.
But you did, huh?
Well, because I wanted to so much. I kept traveling around and asking everyone I met. Then Nakoma found me, and he brought me here. You'll never know how nervous I was. I made him wait an hour, and, well, just so I could make myself pretty for you. Daddy, they found the guilty man.
Yes, I heard.
I've come to bring you home.
Let's talk about it later. Look, Ben wants to play.
We had good times. I couldn't keep from smiling when I saw that Peg had the same feeling for animals I did. And all the animals loved her right back.
Slowly.
Isn't she beautiful?
Here.
Look at her.
You want to feed her?
Oh, could I?
Hold the bottle.
Oh,
Now down,
wait.
down. There, down.
Oh.
Get down.
oh, she's so little. She's beautiful. Here, girl. Don't gobble so fast.
She's hungry.
oh, she's beautiful.
There.
Oh,
A little higher.
oh,
That's good, Peg. Up just a little. Hold the bottle up.
She feels so soft. Hey, little girl. Oh, huh. Look at her. She's so...
Easy, Greedy.
Oh.
Easy.
Oh, I love her. Oh, she's so soft. No, sweetheart. You stay here. I'm going for a walk.
It worried me some that Peg was going out alone. Oh, she got along with animals fine, but she didn't really know the wilds. Ben was nervous, too.
Oh.
Come on, Ben.
It's okay. Sure. Wonder where your mommy is. Oh. Hi, little fella. Oh. Where's your mommy? Oh. I'm gonna...
You're not hurt. You're all right? You shouldn't go out alone like that.
I know. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Ben.
She had some
Thank you, Ben.
scratches on her arms, but nothing serious. It was like a miracle. I couldn't believe it.
Ben, thank you.
You want to try it, Ben? Your turn. Come on, boy.
Come on, Ben.
Oh, now you wait a minute. He can do it. Come on, boy. Get up there. You can do it. All it takes is a little faith. Just a little faith, Ben. Lean on it. Lean on it. Atta boy. That's it. You got it. All right. Easy. Drop it, Ben. Oh, not so. Easy.
Oh, thanks a lot, Ben.
Look at me. You've grown into a real fine woman, and I'm really proud. You got your whole life in front of you. I still got a little left myself. Guess I've just gotten too used to living alone. I just can't change now. I can't come back with you.
I know.
I'm sure gonna miss you.
I
love you more than anything in the whole world.
Bye-bye, baby. I have to go. Bye. Oh, Ben, I think I'll miss you most.
Gotta go.
I love you.
All right, Ben. Let's go. I decided to leave the next morning. If Peg found me, others could, and I didn't want that. She wouldn't be back here anyhow. And this is my home. I mean, the mountains. It's where I belong. Huh. Look, Ben, your old collar. Well, we sure have grown. Think I'll bring it along, too. Well, it's all right. We'll build another cabin. A better one. Come on.
Deep inside the forest is a door into another land. Here is our life and home. We are staying here forever in the beauty of this place all alone. We keep on hoping maybe there's a world where we don't have to run, and maybe there's a time we'll call our own, living free